Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Today I want to discuss grievances. There are a number of things that can tick off a type 1 diabetic. And, I just saw I'm 19.1. I started talking, I realized I didn't do that. But what I really want to discuss is things that can really tick off a type 1 diabetic. My number one is being compared to a type 2 diabetic. That, it's kind of like, well, sorry, yes, I'm high. I know I'm high. So just don't, please. There, I got it. Well, you got diabetes because you ate too much sugar. Oh, well, my grandmother got rid of her diabetes. And you know what? It's a thin line, sometimes. But we have to remember that type 1s, there isn't a cure. Exercise still plays an important role. Diet still plays an important role. Testing, all these things work together. They could work together to make your life that much better, but no way is it going to cure your diabetes. It's kind of things, you go out and you have a dessert with a meal. Are you allowed to have that? You're a diabetic. Another one that really irks me, and I heard this time and time again when I was on home care, and that is, well, you are a diabetic. It's kind of like, well, you know what? No one ever told me. Come on, people. I have no problem in divulging any information. Sorry, I had sleep in my cheek. Of people asking questions about diabetes. There's nothing. But when they think they know it all, really irks my goat. People need to realize that we're the ones having to live with the condition. Do you think we might know a bit? And being told by someone who doesn't have to live with the condition, well, you're a diabetic. I was lucky in a sense that when I was diagnosed, I was 13. So, I really stopped getting into Halloween and Halloween, yes, but not trick-or-treating. So I didn't have this mounds and mounds of candy, but being told, oh no, you can go out trick-or-treating, but you can't eat any of it. Come on. I was told once that it was my birthday and there was a birthday cake. And I was told, well, you're diabetic. You can't have any of your cake. But everyone else in the party could. Then don't serve friggin' cake. So often people think they're helping, but they're not. And other grievances come in the form of medication. Oh, I've got to do another test. Oh, I've got to take my insulin. Oh, well, I know how badly I feel. If I have forgotten to take my insulin, oh God, do I feel bad quickly. I can't imagine being told, oh, well, you're not allowed to take your insulin anymore. Or there's stories, mostly from the States, of where diabetics were forced to ration their insulin. And now, where I know the importance of controlling my blood sugars, is having, oh, well, no, you can't get the insulin. And even insurance companies or even the government coming up and saying, I don't know, you can't have 3 bottles of insulin. I can only give you 1 at a time. And, it's kind of like, well, my doctor says I need this much, but you're making that I would have to get up and come back all the time just to get bottles of insulin. Now at least I can get 4 at a time. But sometimes we have to fight for things. And I'm not talking like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out and rumble for it. I just had a thought, sorry. Getting back to, well, you are a diabetic. Would you be better because you have diabetes? This is the care we need to do. Not making it sound like I'm stupid. I don't know I had to have diabetes. Little things can really get people upset. I can understand where people want to keep things secretive. To me, nowadays, diabetes doesn't really need to be one of them. If you have a company that isn't going to hire you because you have diabetes, we have a different issue. Do you really want to work for that company? I'm sure there's probably a better company out there. I was once turned down for a promotion and I went to HR. And I said, it's totally unfair that I get turned down for a position that I'm qualified for, that I've shown I could do, just because I have diabetes. That's wrong. Using that same information, but saying, well, I didn't get that job because I have diabetes. When you're not qualified, you haven't worked for it. So, when you're talking to a diabetic about diabetes, be open about it. Don't sort of sit here and be a know-it-all. The way you approach things works a hell of a lot better. Telling someone they can't have something, because they're a diabetic. No, it doesn't work with me. That's my big thoughts for today. Hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.